First of all, I came with some of my colleagues, the regional commander.
I
have Assistant Commissioner and Director of Operations at the National Headquarters. I have Director General who also used to be at this town.
Formerly Ashanti.
Strong back. So the Baba is our Director General of MTTD. And you have my brother, who is now Director General Services, and just come across from Jamaica. And you have
the
righteous man.
And we are here this morning for.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, today.
We are here this morning for a very important message. A message that can only console but cannot bring back life. I've always seen life as people running 100-meter race. Everybody has a piece of a lane. Nobody's lane crosses the other. Therefore, if you are on your lane and you come across the other person's lane, you can be on the first to end the race. You will still be disqualified. In the same way, we've seen that all of us are in this world managing our own lanes. So everybody in this world is here for a purpose, because that lane has to be walked or traveled or run by him or her alone.
It's true.
So we have always seen every human being as complementing another human being and not in competition to him or her. But the race is unique. Nobody can run anybody's race. But the picture of it is that when that race is being run and we are in our individual lanes, what comes out of it is that the joy of I finishing my race is to the benefit of humanity. For every human being's life contribute to the greater good of humanity. And therefore, every life that is taken, So anytime a person in his or her lane is unable to finish the race, it is to the disadvantage of humanity. Because whatever is embedded in that person, we should be of a blessing to others. It's cut short. I'm told here, the little I've known about him, he says that to an extent, he is part of the soul of the club, where his presence alone brings joy in the hearts and minds of people. And that's the point I was saying. He was in his lane, shining on in that lane, and every day he lives, he brings joy in the hearts of people and happiness across the world. So the question that comes is that man that is not there, who is actually on his lane to complete it? So that is the value of life. That's why we have believed that anytime we have a choice between life and all other things, we choose life because all other things are replaceable. but not life. That's why in this year's elections, last year's elections, we did everything that we ought to do. That if a table is being destroyed, if a chair is being broken, if a paper is being torn or is being bent, we will not resort to anything that will take life away. Because those papers and tables can be brought back to where they are, we can be replaced. But the life as a result of our actions or inactions cannot. But if in the course of breaking the table and destroying the chairs or burning the papers, people's life are at risk, then we will do whatever it takes to protect that life. So we have been very circumspect in our mindset in terms of the type of policing we want to give to this country. It's a policing of engagement, de-escalation, and respect for human beings. Because humanity is all what defines all of us, it pulls all of us together. So in line with our tradition and culture, when we heard of the matter, over a Sunday, we're trying to put all the stuff together, allow the regional commands to do whatever they have to do in terms of investigation and taking their time and being very professional, because we have moved from the reactive policing and moving on to a level that we take our time and gather the evidence and pick the issues and take it home. So that maturity of our democracy and our society will be out there for everybody to see. That's why at times we are not surprised that people can come out and say that in Africa, if you take two countries and you want to have a peaceful environment, Ghana is one. And then being compared to countries of a level that of their development over the years that we are nowhere close, we're able to say that our places have been safer than places like Canada and US. And yet, we are not satisfied with that, because it is about Ghana, and it's not about comparing ourselves to anybody. It's about making sure that every lives matter. And that is why we decided, as soon as the incident happened, we did the investigation thing, which is the normal thing we do. But we wanted also to add humanity to the way we do. That's why quickly, when we settled in and we saw the dynamics of the issue, I quickly had to make a couple of calls and then spoke to a couple of the leadership, including my big brother, and conference calls to some of the leadership of the party, and letting you know that we are on the case and we do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of it. We also took the time, as my big brother also said, to visit the family by my brother and his team, to console with them, mother, wife and children. And I have the honor and privilege, humbly also, to just express my sympathy and condolences to them on the phone, and promise them that anytime we get an opportunity, within the shortest possible time, we will pass by to demonstrate our true Ghanaianness. So, unfortunately, yesterday we had another uncomforting news about the passing of our new sector minister, the mother of our new sector minister. And in line with their culture, in their religion and everything, means that the burial will be done today. And because our tradition and culture also tells us that we are there for each other, and because of that, we need to also come and mourn with him. And then we said, it has also offered us the opportunity to come physically then and come and see the management. And the assurances that we give you over the phone, to let you hear it in person. So at the end of the day, you know that we are committed to making sure that we get to the bottom of this matter. But unfortunately, it is that we can't have our way. So our condolences to the Kotoko fraternity, Kotoko family. And from here, after the funeral, we'll visit the family, mother, children, and wife as well. And in person, we've been giving them a hug. Will mean a lot in terms of they being comforted. And this is exactly why we came. And we hope and trust God. We hope and trust that God will give us the fortitude to walk through this period which is so difficult and very trying. And at the end of it all, we keep saying we'll learn lessons. We hope and pray that as we work together with the Ghana Football Association and with the club leadership, which I've requested a meeting with, and I'm waiting for the feedback, but I've told them that from tomorrow I'm ready to have a meeting with them, with my leadership, so that we map a holistic approach in trying to make sure that we are very proactive in dealing with some of these things, because we cannot allow another life to be lost on an issue which is just a game of entertainment, a game to pull us together as a people. Because anytime we talk about football, especially at the national level, because me I support all the local teams, because I want to be supporting Ghana and every other team I support. If you are playing, whoever is winning, I support you. When you are being beaten too much, I move to where you are being beaten, because you need people to sympathize with you. But when it comes to football, my team is Ghana. And the fact is that anytime we play, you see how football is able to pull all of us together. And at the same time, at the local level, it also pulls us together. But we should look at it from the game perspective. A game to be enjoyed, a game to unite us, and a game to make our humanity complete. Because I've said time with that number, at times when I discuss this with my colleagues, I said with all the things we do, I see we are in competition with each other. God should just give some of us the opportunity to be God for 1 hour. And what we'll do is I'll put everybody else to sleep. And the people who want, anyone who is interested, we allow you alone to be in this world and own everything and play football matches and watch. And then after that, you will see that with that other human being, you are virtually right. Yet we keep competing, and at times we keep showing levels of hatred and envy to a level that we find ourselves, whether we really and truly understand our being as a human being. Because if all human beings are born and you are alone here, you have all the cars, you have all the houses, you have all the buildings, you have all the planes, you have all everything, and you are the only human being, where is your humanity? So this should prompt us and let us know that football, even in that case, is not life that you can say that you can allow some competition, which to me is not necessary. But football, which is just a game for a trophy, I've seen so many of them. So these trophies and one life, when you have to choose between, where the trophies are here. And if the trophies are here, and there are no human beings around the trophy, what will be the value of the trophy? So a game must be a game. And I think that's the biggest lesson we need to learn. So now, on behalf of the entirety of the Ghana Police Service, from a constable to the highest rank, we want to use this opportunity through you to my grandfather, Kotoko, and the entirety of the Kotoko family. We wish you our best of condolences. But when we get to the family, the few words that we have for them to, we will put it out there. But for sure, we are aware that we will do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this matter, especially with the help that's going to come from you in terms of eyewitnesses. As we reported yesterday, we issued a statement we issued. We've arrested 3 people so far. They are still being interrogated, and it will lead to some arrests, and some of them, based on the evidence we get, may not be people of interest now. But to say we have something to move on. But as we keep weighing the evidence, we keep also looking at the case. And also send a special team also from Accra, including DNA experts, to also go and see to it that the investigation is thorough and it's very professional and get the results back. So that's our humbly, that's what brought us here. And as Ghanaians, almost no, so police and na semna no ohia as I say itimi ba mo na ase na yese bra police station bra betro wan no asem na nipa no bo wa mo wanya ehwehwemu wa asem ho e na ko na ase na ya bra be mu e do ba bi bra fa no ba betra ho a wo a wo be bo asem bra mfem and on group baby, you run in jail. Now, where then I'll come on those over here. Who have any man is some secretary and out of the more. Now, but we keep moving out of the moment. Tim, then me and son, how much said no more back. Time Biana would be whom we know a Benyam Rabana. Yeah, never show time to say, embrace it, bra, no me and son. Will you be a general bra, there be? Oh, boy, I'm your shoe, and she says, a mom whom buy. And 10 beer, Regional Commander, the Nippon Universal Intelligence for Beba. No more, my baby can be here or tears. And a dear or person can't say here on pursue be abated. And the Regional Commander, the Regional Commander of General remember all from 9 years near to Hannah. If they need something on our per se, if you are removing your grass, I won't so come by then. One master. Now, boy, not be a bishop. No, be blow who be there or cancer. Now, here will be better on the Kokaya. Men also near you. The one Regional Commander. And because I remember for Freddy. I mean, say, no, now we are. I'm a far pine. Now, Regional Commander, so for pine one. But can be young as a white then. When I want the assassin, Namaya, the Duma, every assassin. Therefore, I can't be a jump. I won't ask you once. And then I say, well, because I intend to do it. The Yashi, the Regional Commander, and the crime officer. And we said, no more, my baby, to every year. Or more by and was it said, it was a hat and now man. Don't buy now, my actual, nay, yes.